Hey learners, welcome back to Edu Intern Voyage. Your learning journey starts. If you are a BCom student who wants simple, clear, and reliable study content, subscribe to Edu Intern Voyage, like the videos, and start your learning journey today.
How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. Sudha Murty. How I Taught My Grandmother to Read by Sudha Murty is a touching autobiographical story that highlights the importance of education, determination, and the bond between the granddaughter and her grandmother. The narrative is set in a small village in Karnataka and revolves around the author's childhood experience of teaching her illiterate grandmother to read and write. The story begins by describing the author's grandmother, Krishtika, who is very loving, hardworking, and devoted to her granddaughter. She enjoys listening to a popular Kannada magazine called Kamavira and is especially fond of a serialized story named Kashi Yatre. Because she cannot read, she depends on Sudha to read the story aloud to her every week. One week, Sudha goes to a neighboring village for a school camp. During that time, her grandmother eagerly waits for her so she can listen to the next chapter. But when Sudha returns, she finds her grandmother heartbroken and helpless because she could not follow the story without her granddaughter. This incident makes her grandmother realize the pain of illiteracy. Feeling embarrassed and determined, the grandmother decides that she must learn to read and write, no matter her age. She tells Sudha, "I want to learn the Kannada alphabet by Vijayadashami." Sudha is surprised because her grandmother is 62 years old, but she is also inspired by her strong desire to learn. The grandmother proves to be a dedicated student. She wakes up early, practices writing on a slate, and revises every day. Her enthusiasm motivates Sudha to teach her regularly. Despite her age, the grandmother learns quickly because of her sincerity and discipline. On the day of Vijayadashami, the grandmother proudly reads a paragraph from Kashi Yatre without anyone's help. As a symbol of respect for her teacher, she touches Sudha's feet, treating her as a guru, even though Sudha is just 12 years old. Sudha feels embarrassed but also deeply touched. The story ends with the beautiful message that age is never a barrier to learning, and true education comes from dedication, humility, and hard work. The narrative also celebrates the emotional bond between generations and reminds us that learning is a lifelong journey. How the Frog Went to Heaven. Our Own Shepherd. How the Frog Went to Heaven is a traditional Angolan folktale retold by our own shepherd. The story beautifully explains themes of pride, cleverness, the consequences of foolish decisions, and the mystery behind why frogs have a special place in nature. Like many African folktales, the story uses talking animals